Hey, what's up, everybody? This is Gary Holt from Exodus and formerly from Slayer, and you're listening to The Razor's Edge.
Hi, it's Kat from The Razor's Edge, and I'm here with Unpeople today. How are you?
I'm very well, thank you.
And Luke's going to have a chat with us about what he did on stage today. So, how's your journey been? You were saying you got up really early this morning?
So this weekend we had the lovely Em Lodge filling in for us because Meg basically had a really important family wedding that it was one, it's one of those things, she had to be there and we completely respect it. So we got Em to fill in and we booked like a secret warm-up show at Crawford Arms last night just because it's
what
probably...
a great venue.
I love that place. I love Jason, all the crew that work there, they're awesome. But it's just like, I was just thinking it's probably best not to get the first time this person that ever plays with this band isn't in like a 5,000 cap tent. Let's get a little warm up.
Yeah, oh bless.
So Em did a great job, but remember we woke up at like 6 a.m. this morning and we've just been we didn't get much sleep, so I'm just waking up now actually, so it's good morning.
Good morning, Luke. What a morning already. When it's 2 p.m.
Is it? Oh my days, yeah. I think that sums up.
So the tent was packed.
Yeah, you watched it?
Yeah.
Oh, thank you.
How do you feel having gone up there and done it now?
Yes, it's really cool. I think, for us, we're one of the more sort of crossover bands on the bill this weekend. And although this is like, for me and Jake, we love this music. Like one of Jake's all-time favourite bands is Cattle Decapitation. So it's like, we would come to this festival anyways to watch bands. But as unpeople, it's like, you're not 100% sure how you're going to go down because it's like, it's not the target, we're not a target band for this demographic. But that's why we come and play these shows because it's like, we love playing to as many different crowds as possible and seeing who we can get to connect and who we can get on board. And I think the fact we walked out with it, I think it felt reasonably full.
It was.
So that's all we can ask for.
And that's the good thing about kind of festivals is there's so many different bands on it. It is really good for fans to explore something new.
100%, yeah.
And be exposed to something that might not be their wheelhouse.
For sure, and I think we, as this band, we thrive on that because it's like, what's so funny is the festival we played before this was Kendal Calling, and it's like, so it's like the absolute opposite end of the spectrum. So we were the heaviest band by a mile on that lineup.
I can imagine.
So, but again, it's one of those things where you start playing, a couple of people are like, oh no, like this is Jake's screaming and they're like, but then you see as you get one or two songs in, then people just start coming in because I think I actually really enjoy being this thing that's a bit different on the lineup.
And I think you start to get a rapport with the audience a couple of songs in and you're kind of drawing them in, and that's brilliant.
Yeah.
So we saw you last year on the Music Venues Trust Tour with Contra. Yeah, how was that tour for you guys?
It was great. We love those guys. I mean, it's funny because mine and Jake's previous band, Prestamico, Conjura wanted to take Prestamico out on tour for like 2 years. We were trying to hook it up, and then we broke up, and then Unpeople started, and they were like, well, I know it's not the same band, but can we still come out? And they're such an amazing band, and they're lovely people. And that was our first run of shows ever that we played last year. Yeah, so it was super cool. And again, we were the odd one out on that kind of bill because it's like,
it's kind of a theme with you, isn't it?
Yeah,
odd one out.
We tend to be that. I love it.
I think you need it on a t-shirt. Unpeople, the odd ones out. Yeah. So you've done Trees, Bloodstock. You've got ATG next week.
Yes.
So that's in a couple of days actually, if we're honest.
Yes, yeah. I think we're playing on
Thursday.
You probably know more than I do.
That's the three kind of core in August festivals for most people. I mean, what a summer for you guys playing all three of them.
It's been amazing.
And they're so different as well, like you said. How was Trees?
Trees was unbelievable. Like Trees, because we actually played. So what happened was last year, Prestamico played our last show, and then the day after, Unpeople played our first ever show. So to go a year on and get the response that we got was amazing because you get in the band, you get sent so many stats and numbers, and like you see social media stuff, and it's like that can so easily not tell a real story.
I agree. Yeah.
And really, that most of the shows in the festivals we've been playing were to go to places we know we don't have fans. We're going to win fans right now. So 2000 Trees this year was the first chance we had to be like, is any of this real? You know, if it is, then this is where people who like our band are going to be. If people do like our band, they're going to turn up at this time to this tent. And you know, we walked out and it was just like I got a bit choked up walking out because it was just.
I can imagine.
Yeah, it was packed and just like so many people were singing. Like I couldn't hear my own vocal, the amount of people who were singing along at that show. It was amazing.
And I suppose that makes it all worthwhile, those moments, those snippets, isn't it?
That's one of my favourite shows I've ever played, Thomas Trees, this year, yeah.
And I can see it, I know we're only in audio, but I can see it in your face that you're like really pleased.
I'm smiling!
So you had your debut EP out.
Yep.
What's that process like for Unpeople? How do you kind of write and record? Is it a very organic process, or are you sending tapes to each other?
So it's really organic. I always say Unpeople sounds like the sum of its parts, and that being the four of us. And it could be that I've written 90% of a song. There could be vocals as well, but Jake will come and put lyrics on it, we'll work on it together. It's still that last 15% when we're playing it in the room. Richie's getting his drums down, we're collaborating, everyone's having their input that makes it sound the way it does. There's also songs that have happened really organically in the room where we've been playing and the song ideas have just come out and it's felt great. But it's just, I think we don't restrict ourselves to being like, this is the only way we can write. It's like, if it happens this way, it happens this way. If a full song comes out in one go, then that's how it happens. If a full song comes out over a laborious 6-month period of trying to find the right combination, then that's how it happens. You know, it's just, I think the huge thing for me is it took us a long time to get the right lineup, and it would be a disservice to the members in this band not to utilise those people. You know, because the other three are so talented in this band.
And it sounds like you are utilising all of your talents and all of your skill sets to get the best out of yourselves.
Sure.
And to be proud of it, yeah.
Thank you, appreciate that.
So next 12 months, what's it looking like for you guys?
Band stuff.
Anything you can talk to us about?
Like, it's
Got
honestly,
some more dates coming up?
I think what I can say is there'll be more songs and there'll be more shows and there'll be more tours. And
That's
more
very
festivals.
coy, Luke.
No, I can assure you that will happen. Yeah.
So who are you checking out today band-wise? Is there anyone you're excited to
I
see?
really want to see Malevolence. I'd love to catch a bit of Silosis. And other than that, I just kind of want to walk around and just be like,
Take it all in.
yeah, and just hear some stuff I've not heard before, you know.
Well, we know you're busy, so thanks so much for your
No,
time
thank
and
you.
good luck for the next 12 months.
It's lovely chatting
Thanks,
to you.
Luke.
Thank you.
Cheers.
Hope to see you again soon.
Thanks for listening. Make sure you keep up to date with future episodes by subscribing to our channels. For more information on this podcast, or for all the latest music news, reviews, interviews and more, head over to our website www.therazorsedge.rocks.